Wow. Ever feel like you're kind of lost in a maze? Do you have to join the Guitar Olympics in order to play? You feel like you're kind of in a prison maybe? Well, let's talk about it in this video. Well, hey there guys, welcome to Rock Hard Riffs. This is the guitar channel for the self-taught. Hey, if you're new to our channel, after this video, check out some of our other stuff, and if you like what you see, please subscribe. We'd really appreciate that. We need you to help our channel grow. Okay guys, so we're talking about Guitar Olympics. What exactly do I mean by that? Well, do you feel like you have to jump through hoops and over hurdles and this and that to become some flailer, wailer, crazy guitar player? Well, is that what you really have to be to begin with? So you're learning guitar, maybe you want to become a professional, you want to get out there and be in a big rock band and all that stuff, and get rich, right? So do you feel like you need to join the Guitar Olympics in order to be a guitar player? Well, sometimes some channels or some people may make you feel that way, but what are your interests? What are you interested in? Are you interested in maybe having a big, successful career? Well, if you take a look at it, most of the big crazy guitar flailer wailers, really monetary-wise, are not doing all that well. Whereas the songwriters are the ones that make the money. Now, personally, I would much rather be a very good songwriter than a very good flailer or wailer by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not really into the Guitar Olympic idea. Now, when I was coming up through the ranks in the late 70s and throughout the 80s, everybody just had to emulate Eddie Van Halen. That's what they were doing. Or Yngwie Malmsteen, or Steve Vai, or whomever it might be. Talk to Steve Vai, see how much money he's made being a flailer wailer. Not a lot, even though he was a big touring act. So think about that. Of course, there's going to be a line you can meet that's good for both. You can be a really good proficient guitar player and write really great songs at the same time. But that doesn't mean you have to necessarily be a flailer wailer. Let's take John Lennon, probably one of the best rhythm guitar players, and also happens to be one of the greatest songwriters of all time. Let's take Paul Simon as another example. Really great Travis picker. Doesn't do any flailing or wailing, almost all acoustic, somewhat simple, but really gets to you. Great, great player, great, great songwriter. Not a flailer or wailer. We can come up after instance of this. I guarantee you talk to any of the big pros and they'll say, would you rather be able to flail or wail or write a really good song? And I just about guarantee they'll say, well, of course they want to do both, but writing a good song is where it's at. That's what reaches people. Flailing and wailing and being Mr. Wizard and being in the Guitar Olympics generally is going to appeal to younger, strictly male audiences for the most part, right? Which is cool and all if that's what you're into. I'm not knocking anything anybody wants to do. But what I'm saying is for those of you that are feeling the pressure of having to be a flailer wailer, don't, because it isn't necessary. And again, that's just my opinion. But I would much more lean towards songwriting and of course improving your guitar skills at the same time. If you want to be a flailer wailer, go for it, have at it. Awesome. If you want to be a great songwriter, right on, more power to you. But I guarantee you there are far more flailer wailers than there are really great songwriters. So I think I'd put my energy more towards that. Again, that's just me. Let us know how you feel. How about other guitar players out there that have been playing for a while? Now, personally, myself, I've been playing for well over 40 years. I had my first acoustic guitar when I was like 8 or 9 years old, and then started earnestly practicing and learning in high school, so starting at about 14 years old. Alright guys, so let us know again what your thoughts are. Give us your opinion. Let us know if you feel like you're being pressured to have to be Mr. Joe Jiu-Jitsu on the guitar. Because again, in my opinion, you just don't need to be. Did you sign up for the Guitar Olympics? I didn't, and I just don't follow the leader. Let's not be lemmings. Do what is in your heart. That's what I would always stress. That's what I would recommend. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Let us know in the comments, and we'll see you next video.